Good evening. This is the Elliott Wave update for the NASDAQ 100 for Wednesday, December 29th, 2021. In the NASDAQ today, the fourth wave correction did continue. We did actually break just below 16,400, with first support being at 16,409. I had anticipated that level may hold, but then we just saw some extended selling, and it did reach a low at 16,387. Now, I am marking that as the completion for this minute wave 4, which would then suggest that minute wave 5 of minor wave 5 is now underway. Unfortunately, I cannot make that claim, as the rally thus far off of that low is best counted as 3 waves. So if the market turns and breaks back below 16,400 or 414, actually, it's going to put a heavier weighting on the fact that the fourth wave is not yet complete, and we will make one additional new low below 16,387, with support then coming in at 16,254. And that is where the 200, the hourly 200 moving average is sitting, plus Fibonacci 382 support is also right there at that level. I would expect that to hold. A break there would then suggest that this is not necessarily a minute fourth wave correction, and that it's really turning into a much larger leg down, which may then put the highs here at 16,659. Now, the NASDAQ has had a little bit of trouble getting itself to new all-time highs, while the S&P has done it many times yesterday and got close to reaching that high again today. So the fact that the NASDAQ continues to flounder is really putting a lot of wrenches into what we can expect moving forward. So I'm still going to give the benefit of the doubt to the NASDAQ being able to get itself back above 16,659 and on upwards to new highs above 16,768, and up to those levels that we had talked about is 16,885, I believe was one, 845, and then 17,036. Those levels remain in the picture, but the market needs to get us up there without too much additional hassles to the downside. So for tomorrow, while I'm leaving open the potential for the market to again move lower and make an additional low below 16,387, I would suspect that may happen within the Globex session, and then we may begin to rally off of that prior to the US opening. That's my original, or my first thought, not original thought, but my first thought. And if that occurs, it's going to clear up a lot for our very short-term picture here, and hopefully set the stage for this rally to begin to pick up. Because again, I still expect more positioning and position adjustments from hedge funds and portfolio managers and all the different fund managers that need to dump certain stocks and move into new other stocks. And so we've seen now selling in the tech sector 2 days. And it's been heavier in the tech sector, of course, than it was in the broader market. And so it seemed to be specifically right here. So if that then switches again with the buyers moving back in to those positions, or adding to positions, or just switching, whatever they're doing, I believe then that rally should be able to pick up and gain some momentum to the upside, and not waste any time breaking above 16,586, 16,659, and on up towards new highs. Now, again, Friday is the last expiration of the year. We've already seen quite a bit of play coming into these tech stocks. Once again, primarily, we've seen it in Tesla, we've seen it in NVIDIA, Netflix, Microsoft, Google, Facebook, Amazon, Apple, and Advanced Micro Devices. All came under pressure today. So there's still a lot that can happen, and we already know that a 300 to 400 point rally in the NASDAQ is certainly in the realm of reality, as is a 300 to 400 point decline. Now, the markets were a little bit thinner today in terms of, let's just check on that volume. It wasn't as heavy as we saw yesterday. In fact, the mini contract in the NASDAQ only did 351,000. The S&P only did 821. Normally, we're well over 1 million in the S&P, and close to that, 600,000 in the NASDAQ mini contract. That did not occur. So things were getting pushed around on lighter volume. And so for tomorrow, we've opened the potential and the possibility that the market will once again drop down, creating an additional new low below 16,387, and then heading back down towards 16,255, right into that zone, right into that area. Upside, it should really just begin without the market necessarily hesitating or looking back, and just build, getting itself initially above 16,586 as it heads up to break above 16,659, and then again 16,768. That's where I'm going to leave it for right now. Our next update will be on Thursday, December 30th.